Hello beautiful people, you're welcome back to the channel. My name is Odunayo and you're welcome to Beautiful Life Woman. And today we are going to be talking about life issues. You know, on this channel we talk about our health, how to ensure we live healthy each day. We talk about life issues, we talk about we do a little bit of travel vlogs, we talk about random things that makes us happy, we share and rub our minds together. So I'm back again once again today, and my name is Odunayo and I'm holding this mic. This is not the first time I'll be using it, but I'm just hoping. I see people hold it like this. Do I feel it does not make any sense? Well, I'm doing it just to see if there is actually a difference in my voice, and if there is, because I'm still going to actually clip it to my very colorful attire. For those that are not Nigerians, or you are not from the southwestern part of Nigeria, this cloth is what we call Kampala. Mine is colorful, it's green and yellow, and I love it. So that's why I decided I'm still going to be clipping it to this attire, and I hope it has the same sound. So for me to concentrate, actually, let me do the clipping right away. See you soon. So you're welcome back, and I would just love to dive directly. Sorry, this thing is making me feel somehow. Okay, I would just love to dive directly into today's discussion, guys. And today I am going to be talking about defining happiness in third-party relationships. Yes, and it is not about the business or economic terms for third-party relationships like we know, but I'm talking about a relationship between two people or some set of persons that you are not a part of. Yeah, I'm basically talking about busybodies who define happiness for other people using their own yardstick. Stephanie, that's what I want to be talking about. Forget all the big grammars. I see that today, even with the, maybe because of the advent of is it the advent now, because social media is not just imagine. I wanted to say advent of social media, but it is truly not just imagine, but probably because people become very comfortable and they think they know other people. They think they know what is happening in people's lives just through the social media pages, or because you just live next door to them, or for whatever reason. They think they know people and they define their happiness. Please stop it. Even when you define happiness, you don't use your own yardstick to define happiness for other people. And you know, when I talk about life issues, at least I bring out one scenario and then we discuss about it. Long ago also, I think about a year or 18 months ago, a YouTube influencer, a Nigerian YouTube influencer, let me be very specific, or let me be very detailed so you would understand where I'm coming from. She's a Christian, well known, I would want to use the word well respected or recognized amongst YouTubers. She talks majorly about marriage and all that. You should have a picture of that kind of person and the kind of following such person would have on social media. Made a reel or a post talking about telling people to be very careful of who they follow or from who they learn from on social media. And then she gave an example to buttress her point that she's aware of a particular couple who just had a fight in their home, probably because she's privy to whatever information, but I don't think the information came to her through social media, who just had a fight in their home. And the next thing she saw was the wife posting a reel she made with her husband, and that the reel was made after the fight, and that people should be careful about people who portray that they are happy in their homes and sell it to the media. And honestly, I was so pissed at that message, because let me just be blank and be blunt with you. Who doesn't fight in their homes? And when I mean fight, I don't mean physical or maybe verbal abuse or whatever. But we all have disagreements in our homes. And when I mean home, I'm not talking about father, mother alone, or maybe husband and wife alone. I'm talking even amongst the children. Don't you have issues with your siblings while growing up? Don't you argue? While we were young, sometimes we even fight, we bite ourselves. It is normal. But what is bad is after that issue, after that hot atmosphere, you don't know how to come together and be happy together again. So when somebody says to you that because a couple had a fight, then they should not be happy together, or they should not show people that they are happy, it's wickedness. It is just as if, and I think this thing is common to married people also, who want to validate their happiness through other people's sadness. You want to validate that, oh, my marriage is better than yours, because you just want those people to be sad. Say, oh, thank God this is not my situation. And then you quickly dissociate yourself from them. Fine, if a marriage is crumbling, I'm also married. If a marriage is crumbling, I say, oh, thank God, I don't have to experience such. It's okay. But telling people that they should not come, like, do you want them to keep fighting forever? They should keep blowing themselves and then fight throughout the day. Are you a witch? Because that was the first. I said, are you a witch? So you don't want them to be happy? So if husband and wife had an argument, they had a fight, and you should even be happy that they were able to resolve it. Except the fact that they said, okay, yeah, smile. You know, maybe trying to smile, and then we can start continuing the fight after. Even if it's that, then they are two good business partners. Yeah, I said it. Even if they should do that, that should tell you that they are two good business partners. I say, okay, we want to make a video now. Let's put away our disparity and differences, and then put on a smile. It can be pretense, but sometimes when you have to get things done, you do that. You don't even have to be husband and wife. Even while at work, you might have issues with your colleague at work, so you would not deliver. Is that the issue? So you would not deliver. If you are a third party to a relationship, you should not be the judge to judge their happiness, or to define their happiness, or to say, oh, these ones are genuinely happy, these ones are not genuinely happy, so don't listen to this, or don't smile with these ones, their smiles are fake, or they fight. People fight. We all have relationships. Sometimes you have arguments, sometimes the argument is hot, sometimes the argument is it is normal. There are times that the times are so good that you would have even forgotten that, oh, you ever had a fight ever in your life. And there will be a time that the fight is so strong that you'll be like, oh, you would have even forgotten that you were once friends, or you would ever be friends again. I think that is. But you being able to come out of that and becoming friends again shows that you both value yourself, and you both know what you are doing, and you are interested in the marriage. And I think that we should be sincerely happy for people who can come out of such issues. And also to single people who are not married, that are usually judging people that are married, to say, oh, but she said she was praising the husband 3 days ago, or he was praising his wife 3 days ago, saying she's the best thing, the man is the best thing. It happens when you and your sibling are together and you want to collect biscuits from the person. You are very, very happy. Because life is not skyrockets, let me tell you, and we have to be very, very sincere with ourselves. There are times that you are with your sibling, you are at a park, everybody is happy, you are going up the swing, you are coming down, blah blah blah. But there is a time you are at the kitchen and your elder sister or the elders is telling you, oh, go and wash the plate, and you are saying, no, why would I be the one to wash the plate? Let me be the one to just sweep this corner, you wash the plate. You tell me to wash the plate every time and I don't like it. If an outsider comes and then takes that situation to judge and say both of you are sworn enemies, and wants you to always portray that both of you are sworn enemies just because of that incident, does that person has genuine interest in that family? No. So sometimes we third parties, we should stop defining happiness for people. So to people, they are friends, and because they have issue at a particular time, and you are just privileged, yes, I'll use the word privileged, to know about it either through gossip, or they came to meet you, or the thing happened while you are there. You don't say that, oh, these friends, because they had that fight, then they should be sworn enemies, and anytime you see them together, that means they are pretending. That is witchcraft. That is witchcraft, even because the Bible, for those of us that are Christian, does not preach that. When people have issues, they should resolve it and they should be happy. So when people have issues and you know about it and you see them being happy afterwards, then you are happy with them. You don't start to torchlight it to say, oh, is this happiness genuine? Is it coming from a place of... If you think that they need help, then you offer to help. And I think that is genuine concern. Then you offer to help, but you don't keep talking and say, oh, and then you destroy what these people are trying to protect. And people have said these things and sent people into depression, because there are people that have issues. I keep using marriage because of interest. There are people that have issues in their marriages and they are struggling, to come out of it. But because of what you keep saying and the kind of message and the kind of body language you keep giving these people, they keep feeling like a fool to resolve that issue. It's just like when you're pouring petrol into fire. And that is why they tell couples not to involve third party in their issues, because by the time you are trying to settle that issue, that third party would have gone with that impression. And because the heart of man is desperately wicked, they would expect that you will keep calling them, Mommy Tunde, please come and help us to settle this issue. My husband has started again. Daddy, pastor, my wife has started again. You understand? So sometimes third parties, when people have issues, let us also learn to go past it with them. If they put it in the past, you too put it in the past. It doesn't matter if it happens a minute ago. As a matter of fact, I had to respond to that YouTuber I was saying that made that Instagram post. It's been a very long time, and I think she ignored me, or maybe probably she deleted it. And I said to her that you don't judge people like that. They had a fight. Some persons have relationships, either courtship or marriage or friendship, that goes smoothly. I have a friend, Eniola. We hardly fight. We were friends for a very long time. We hardly fight. Probably because of the way I was raised, I don't know how to do what we call Cold War. And I think sometimes if you know how to do Cold War, you will have issues with your friends. But because I basically don't know how to do it. I was never trained like that. It is actually very illegal in my home to keep malice, to do all those kind of things. So sometimes when I have friends, we can go like that without having issues. But I think the only time we had issues was when I snapped at her, probably my mood or what. And I remember very vividly, imagine. And we have been friends for over 9 years. Oh, I said 9. 200 level, probably 15 years, and I could really remember. But I can't use that as a yardstick to say, oh, all my relationships with friends must go like that, or everybody's relationship with friends must go like that. So if it's not like that, then the friendship is faulty, or the way I relate with my husband, or because we are always having it smooth, or we are always having it rough, then that is the yardstick for marriage. Or when people have issues that I feel I don't have with my partner, probably struggling with infidelity and issues like that, I feel, oh, I don't have this issue with my partner, then any other partner witnessing it, then their marriage has issues and they should not be happy. I beg, oh, that one no have any other word. Nah, they call her. Nah, they think like that. So that is what I want to say today, that sometimes let us learn to mind our business, especially for young persons or for single people. When you see people in relationship, people in marriages having issues, now there are, in everything I've said, I've never mentioned domestic violence. So not having issues normal that happens in marriages is utter at one end than the other, but it does not mean that this end is worse than this. Honestly, it does not mean this end is worse than this, except for issues of domestic violence. And even when there are issues of domestic violence, if the partner or the violent one is ready to help himself, maybe go for therapy, ensure that he's able to overcome it, is sincere with himself, just has a way of stopping and has stopped it, they can still come back together. That is forgiveness. It is when domestic violence or whatever violence or emotional abuse is continuous, then we ask this person to say, oh, you step out. And that if the person stays or is trying to patch things up, then the person is putting his or her own life at risk. Aside for that, even when there are issues like that and the violent person is changed, I think that is the word. It's not, I'm not saying it's changing, it's changed, then you can be genuinely happy for them. If they are happy and they intend to mend their relationship, let's give people allowances. Life no too hard, I beg. Let's be flexible. So that is what I want to talk about today. Or today's live issues. I do a lot of clapping when I talk, and I just hope one day. My husband said this one time that I made a video I did for the church, and I kept doing like this. Keep your hand now. But I'm used to it. I did a lot of hand gestures, and I think it was the way I was trained when I was in secondary school. I do a lot of I used to do debates, and I remember that they told us that when you do debate, you don't stand. When you talk to people, you do some gestures, you know, just to make it interesting. But I do it a lot, more than usual. So probably I would consciously try to stop it. So thank you for watching today's video to our live issues, live talks, whatever that we do. I'm done for today, and thank you for coming here. Please, if you enjoyed this video, please do well to like this video, share it with other people, and if you are here to subscribe, please, yes, I'm angry with you. If you are here to subscribe, either you are new here or you are old here, please go and subscribe. Yes, now subscribe, be a part of this channel, and please watch other videos, watch new videos, watch previous videos, the ones you have missed, and let us be friends. I'm your friend anyway. So remember that I love you, and I love you sincerely from my heart. I love you, and we'll always meet here. Thank you so much for today's video. See you some other time, and bye bye.